Okay. An experiment. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm just going to pour over a vase today, primarily using Deco Art Americana paints. Hobby Lobby's having a sale. All of their little 2-ounce paints are on sale for 99 cents. So I went crazy. Got a bunch. I'm just going to pour a bunch down over. I've never done it this way, actually, so I'm not sure how this is going to come out. Doing it a little bit thicker than usual. Been watching different videos. And I'm pouring onto a tile, a porcelain tile. I'm going to try to have the colors not bleed as much. And I thought I would do a white base so that maybe this way I won't wash out all of my color as much if I do it this way. If I do a base coat first. That way I won't lose all of my colors when I go and pour the color down over, because I didn't want to use all of my color and have it wind up on the tile. So this way I thought, if I do a base coat first, maybe that way I can save some of the color by having it go on secondary. That way I can play with make sure all of the vase gets coated in the white first. And I put a mirror off to the side so that I can see all the way around. Plus I do have it on a round robin turntable. So, and as I said, I have a thick coat on for the paint. Hopefully you guys have a good angle here, and I do have a microphone on. So, and I'm using a split cup. Some thick colors in here. I have, I'll read off the colors to you. I have 2 cups of purple that, gosh, I couldn't tell you what they are because they are scrapes from my table. And they do have some, not silicone, but hair serum that I got from Dollar Tree that everybody raves about. The first sols. And hopefully that won't mess with too much. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, hopefully we won't get too much mud. Let's see what's going to come out first. Purple, of course, the ones with the serum. I believe I'm going to have way too much paint. These cheap cups, they love to fall over, but if I think I have too much paint afterwards, I'll save and I'll pour it onto a canvas after. But wow, this is thick. Originally, I was going to go ahead and do it on a spinner, cup spinner. But I thought, don't really want to do that. So, let's see. So far, it's kind of a cool design. Very dark, very dark. Like I said, I have plenty of paint, so. Just push that white just to see what I get. Got a lot of cells going on the top too. Oh wow, a lot of cells on the top. I'm gonna have to bring you up so you can see that. I must have had some Floetrol in that. Wow. Definitely had Floetrol in this bottle. Let's see. Yeah. Where we at? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Wow. I'm gonna let that drip so it comes down, because that is spectacular. Definitely gonna let that run down. And then, of course, after this is dry, I will put it on the spinner and get some resin on that. Wow. And once it stops dripping, I'm going to go ahead and tilt the what's left on the canvas, or not canvas, but on the tile. Nice. Stop the drips. Just run your finger along the bottom here. That will take care of all your drips that you've got going on every few minutes or so, because that's only going to keep the paint running along the bottom, and you don't want that because it'll cause a constant flow. So just wipe it off on your bottom. I mean, you want it to drip, of course. It'll keep your design going, but you don't want to lose all of your design. So, just keep it going for a while, and, but check it, and, you don't want the constant flow to keep going. So please excuse my phone ringing constantly.
Call from Craig IOMD.
What a pain. Well, I should shut that ringer off when I'm doing a video, huh? Wow. Very pretty. It's a good thing my favorite color is purple, huh? I expected the burgundy to show up more. Wow. Wasn't expecting all the cells. I had no idea that I had all that Floetrol in that. But yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so I'm going to hit pause. And then once this stops moving, I'm going to take this off. And then I will tilt the tile. So I'll hit pause. Okay. Seems to have stopped dripping enough. So I'm going to attempt to move this. Off to the side. Any blemishes that I may have made in the bottom, it'll continue to drip down and fix itself. If I touch the bottom, it will drip a little bit more. I'll relocate it to the center again once I tilt this off. I may not have much to fill here, but I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to add a little more paint in the center. I may have to paint around the edges eventually. But let's see what I get with this. You never know. You just never know. And this stuff tends to dry so quickly. Let's see, do I have anything left in here? Not really. It's empty. I do have some of this left. Floetrol. So let's just see what happens here, shall we? I don't know if you'll be able to see any of this or not. But I am going to move the camera around once I get this all situated. Didn't realize how heavy a porcelain tile is until you have to do this. Don't really want it to run off just yet. More paint on here than I thought. Just a second, I'm trying to get that centered. Here we go. I'm very surprised at that. All right, let me get these off. All right. And there you go. That's what I wound up with. And I do like that. Now cells, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to torch that. And the cells are going to come to the top because you remember I put the Floetrol on it. And there is a vase. And I will post a follow-up video. Let me see if I can flip the camera. That would be a lot easier doing it that way. Let me see. All right, there we go. Torch. Don't catch anything on fire. Go. There. Do you like that? Ah, didn't expect to get that much coverage. Well, there. Okay. All right. Well, I will post again with a follow-up when it's dry. So thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it.